Nikki. I'm coming on today to show you a new junk journal kit release. There are 4 available. 2 are with little golden books and 2 are not little golden books, but they're both Cinderella Disney books. So you'll have to look at the descriptions to see which ones go with each one. But I thought what I would do is just take you through each piece as I set up the board where I take pictures. So these are the pictures that I post on my Etsy channel. So I'll just kind of show you how I set it up, and I'll describe each thing as I place it. So the first is just a piece of wax baking paper. You can, use it to make a glassine bag or just cut it apart and put it in your journal. I've got some like children's writing paper here with the big lines on it. I've got a sheet of a shoe and a sheet of a sewing theme. So with Cinderella and the slippers and the sewing the dresses and things, I thought these 2 would be cute. These are from an actual Sears catalog. I think it's from 1955. I'm not 100% sure on the dates, but so they're nice and aged. They're a little bit more of a delicate paper. So just gonna lay those out. Next up, I have another like sewing themed piece here. This is just an embroidery page from a embroidery book. All right, I've got a vintage doily. I've got a piece, one piece from a Mother Goose nursery rhyme book. This was the little golden book that I'm including with this one, and it is a 2005 copyright, so it's newer. I'll put that over here. There might be some things you're not gonna be able to see over here, but I'll definitely show you. Next, I have a ledger paper that can be used for journaling as a journaling spot. I've got a green index divider. This one says March. I've got a song sheet. This is Sweet Kitty Clover on here. And this is vintage also. Just a piece of craft paper to use as just paper. I've got these postcards. This was advertising for a Lennox, so you could get these signed. I don't know, what does it say? Lennox Classics signing event at Walt Disney World Resort, April 2nd and 3rd. And it's just oh, this isn't Cinderella. This is the fairy godmothers from Sleeping Beauty, but I'm going to include it anyway. So sorry about that. I was thinking it was Cinderella. Let's see. I've got another sewing page from a little embroidery book. Got a flashcard. I've got a smaller doily. This doily is actually vintage. This one is not. I've got a part of a greeting card. It's got a little girl on it with some kitties in the basket. Super cute. All right, now the smaller pieces in here. I've got another little bag right here. So this is going to be a full vintage like craft paper sheet. I've got another vintage flashcard. Like a Tim Holtz picture piece right there. I've got a guest check that I inked the edges in pink for you. 2 bingo cards. I've got like a hot pinkish purple color and a yellow. I'm just laying those over here. You can't see them. I've got another vintage postcard. This one has the rose on it. This is a tag. I'm just going to tear off the perforated top and bottom there. So this is a vintage tag. This is a postcard with butterflies on it. Again, just arranging it here. You can't see it over there, sorry. A little while you were out tag, paper, memo paper, recipe. This is for banana cake. Put that up here. I've got a piece from a Viewmaster booklet. It's got a few pictures in it. There's Gus Gus and the other What's the other mouse's name? I don't know. I just know Gus Gus. Jacques. So that is that. Then I've got this vintage bridge card with the roses on it. This is just an antique, or I'm sorry, like a vintage picture. This was like a little boy playing with a needle and thread, or sorry, a little girl and a kitten. So each kit will come with a certain vintage type paper, not necessarily that exact one. I've got a receipt there. I've got a vintage seed packet, unused. I've got a milk bottle cap, vintage. I'm including one of these little coasters. I've got the soda label, vintage, which is in the hot pink color. I've actually got a Cinderella Viewmaster slide that is included. Just a little, this isn't vintage, it just looks vintage, a little piece of paper there. And then another little vintage one here. Here I've got two flashcards, both are vintage. One is from a Snap game, I think, and then one is just a flashcard, and they're both in like a hot pink color. This is just a little ephemera piece, not vintage. Each set's gonna come with a clock for like the midnight deadline. I've just got some floral chipboard pieces here that I'm gonna include. And I've got a little vintage lady that looks kind of, the blue reminded me of Cinderella's ball gown. Each set's gonna include some vintage buttons. Put that one, put that over here. Okay, and then your little goodie bag here is going to consist of, all right, we've got a aqua paper clip, a pink bow, a pink spool. Look at that tiny little spool. A vintage button in the aqua color. A scissors or a needle charm. This one has the scissors. You're gonna get 4 carriages. Here is aqua and orange. I'm just gonna lay those out here. And then you get a hot pink and a light pink carriage. So you get all 4 colors in the carriages. Looking like little pumpkins. Then I have 2 bulb pins, and then in this color coordination, it spells out Cinderella. So I'll put those down. And then lastly for this kit, I've got 2 more things. I've got this kind of like planner, vintage planner pages that's got little girls on it. So it says week of, and then the other side is Sunday, the other side of the week. So it goes like this, but you'll get one of each of those pages. And then I've got trims here. So I've got a kind of an aqua teal green. I've got the pink floral, yellow gingham. This is just a bright floral color here. And then pink gingham. So that is everything that's included. These will be going up in my Etsy shop. They'll be for sale by the time you see this video. I'll throw up some pictures that I'm taking for the Etsy shop, but there's 4 different kits. Make sure you look at what the differences are between the kits, especially the books, just to make sure that you understand what you're getting. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.